What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and my hosts are here with me. Mano.
Still here.
New Mano. Jasmine Brand.
I'm still here as well.
And somebody who I absolutely love is here also. Tink is here.
Angela, what's up?
She's like, what we about to get into today?
I know it's something up her sleeve. Always.
Never that. But you got to finish your shot because, we all did ours.
Yes. Thank you for my shot.
Why are you pressuring her?
No, we did this.
No, I'm going to take it. I'm gonna take it. It's a
We
good
did this for
vibe.
her.
You and I are both sipping.
Yeah, she got less than you, so you need to speak for yourself.
Oh, catch up.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go,
catch up.
Jasmine. Try to turn it around on us. Mm-mm. But congratulations. I saw everybody giving you your flowers on social media, too.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lot of support. No, the energy is crazy right now, so I'm happy.
I love that because you deserve it so much just because you've been grinding for such a long time. And I feel like it's always going up, up, and up. Sometimes I think with artists, they it's like a up and down, but I feel like for you, it's just been like a steady
incline.
Yes, it's been a journey. Like you say, I've been making music for a long time. And now that I'm independent, it's just a different energy. And every drop, it gets crazier and crazier, so...
Well, I want to say, Mano has been listening too.
Yes, we've been listening
song,
to
Mano?
Huh?
Mano has a very strong
about no
perspective.
Let me just say this though. No, for real,
All right.
because what I like
vibing
is the
with?
fact that you're super honest in the music and you're talking crazy. I like
Thank
crazy
you,
talk.
Mano.
You're talking crazy.
Yeah.
So I want to apologize to you for not really being in tune sooner because I know who you are. You understand, but I wasn't really in tune, right?
No,
and we
all
sat here
good.
all morning. Listen, when I'm wrong, I'm apologize. But the music is crazy. I love it. I
Thank
love
you.
what you're talking about. You're talking about having a new nigga and throwing away the old nigga. I'm usually the new nigga. You understand? So I relate.
I had to be like, Mano, listen to this song. But that is one of my favorite songs. And I know it's the last song on the new album. But what it's about is, look, you messing up, I got somebody
That's
new.
right.
That's going to pick up the slack.
Yes, and that was the whole point of this album. It's like, I'm speaking for the girls, the ladies. We always hear records about the men where they kind of like, just kind of being vulgar. And I wanted to make an album for our ladies to pop our shit. So,
Were you nervous when you wrote that record? Because that's a very strong
I was
record.
nervous for a few of these records.
Okay.
They're very strong, and how it is. It's like the world is so sensitive now. I'm like, do I have to change this lyric? But no, we let it fly.
There was a record, I don't know the name of it, where you're talking about I shouldn't have F'd this N-word.
Oh, yeah, we should take it back.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Or is that
Definitely understand
Maybe
that.
toxic?
Yeah.
I relate to that too, though.
Oh, come on, Mano.
Because I want to take my situation, like,
You want to take your penis back?
You
Yeah.
would take-
I didn't do that.
What inspired that particular song?
Life says. I feel like every song is inspired by something that happened in my past or something I was feeling at the moment. But you know me, like my last album, it was called Pillow Talk, super sexy,
Very
and
sweet.
very like, very loving and sweet. And this album, I want to just flip that switch. Like, we fighting back right now.
I was like, did something happen? You know how sometimes it be like reflective of life?
Yeah, and it's nothing particular, but the energy is just different. And I know my fans, they appreciate when I'm really like aggressive. So this is the album for them.
We need that,
I
too.
definly needed that song.
Yes, I need it.
I feel like all women can relate to that experience. Like, I wish I never, let you in this
And
space.
sometimes we act like it never happened.
So you got
We
y'all got
do.
a couple of you have a
I'm
list full of people
crying,
that you want
yes.
to
Yeah, I think like
delete.
I think that if it didn't last long enough, it don't really count.
Oh wow,
That's a great
I'm with
point of view.
that.
Do you believe that?
I'm with that. If it didn't last long or if you just don't remember it.
Right.
Oh, wait
I got a
minute.
5-year
I'm gonna
rule.
let it
Like if
go.
it's over 5 years, it might not didn't happen.
Yeah.
Tink, do you have someone or some bodies that where you feel like I wish I was never with you in that way, like that reflects that song?
Of course. I feel like in my past, when I was younger, of course, I got a few people that I just wish I never even touched or talked to you. And that's just a part of life, part of
And
growing.
what's worse? As you blow up even more, people be like, I used to hit Tink.
I'm crying. I hope I'm not. Don't put me on your list.
Get me off.
But no, that's the problem. Men don't know how to be quiet. And so it's like you have to be selective and careful.
I was thinking about that because remember how Drake was like about naming women in his songs and he wished he wouldn't have did that.
I seen that, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of...
I like men that can really, control themselves.
Keep a
Hold it
secret.
down.
Hold it down.
keep it low.
Nothing wrong with holding it down.
Hold it down.
Now, you also did this campaign, which I enjoyed, right? where people were donating their ex's clothes.
Oh, yes.
Instead of just like, throwing them out, putting them on fire, cutting them up, donate them.
Really?
Yes, I did a thanks for nothing drive. So
I love the tagline.
Drop off your ex clothes. His clothes, jeans, hats, anything old from your ex. Get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
But yeah, in Atlanta, they're bringing like all the clothes and donating all their old ex's stuff. So
Who came up with that concept?
I got a great team at Empire. We brainstormed on how to like really just promote the album and also give back. I'm heavy on that, like giving back to the city. So
I'm with that. That's good. Like instead of throwing his clothes out, let's just take these designer these Jordans.
He said, really?
Maybe even like an Xbox or something.
How about throwing her
the
clothes
drive.
out?
One
You
time,
start your own drive, Mano.
yeah, try me. One time, a guy
Throw her
put my
clothes
clothes in a bathtub and said he was gonna set it on fire.
oh my God,
What happened?
did you do, sis?
I just came home. I was like, why are my clothes in the bathtub?
What did you do that made him
that
do
was-
hurt his heart.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about
You
this.
hurt
It's all
his
about
heart.
Tink. So Tink, have you ever had a situation where a guy was super upset about something that you did or something that he discovered?
Of course, but at the most, nobody's ever like threw my clothes out. I had my phone smashed before.
Now that's a violation. Did you have a second phone?
He was angry.
He was
very
angry. I
angry.
had to go and get a new phone.
Did he pay for it?
He did not. She said he did not. But he was upset. So that's like the most I've seen a guy do, smash the phone. So it was all cracked up.
Oh, that's messed up. Mano, you smashed the phone before I could look at your face and tell. Because he was looking like, so?
He's like, that's light work.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
I would say I have. I
What
do
would
admit
make you smash a woman's phone?
anger.
Well, but why? What's the motive behind the anger? What triggered
I
that?
don't really recall. You was doing what? You did what? You did what? Give me this phone. I'm paying for it anyway.
Oh, that's messed up.
Did he go?
Did he go through it? You
Did
would
he go
ask.
through your phone and he got upset?
Yeah, it was one of them.
Have you went through a man's phone before?
You know that?
I have, but not recently, y'all. That
You've grown.
That would leave you sick. I'm one of those people like, man, when I notice something ain't right, I can't eat. So I'm not trying to see. I don't really want to discover anything. If I see it and God show me, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not searching the phone. I feel like that's you know it's in there.
Sometimes God will
You
be
asking
like,
for
put the
it.
phone over his face while he's sleeping. Open it.
Is that what God says, Angela?
I never did that.
that what-
I don't have that.
Is that what God
I know
says,
that was
Angela?
tried on me many times.
You wake
no
up
one
like, why
work.
is the phone above my face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do your eyes have to be open for when God tells you that to put the phone over there?
No, I don't know. I never did it.
I
was
learned
kidding.
my lesson from the finger because that was done to me. Remember
Somebody
the
took your finger. You
Yes.
must have been
Yes.
passed out.
Yes, out.
I always wonder, do men go through phones?
I don't.
Man,
Have you never been?
No, I never
always
went
wonder.
to nobody's phone. I just got too much pride.
Yeah,
I feel like if I do that, that's a deep, dark place that I don't need to be.
exactly.
So you
Tink says
never-
she's grown past that.
yeah,
I had a guy go through my
wanna
phone
discover
though,
it.
I have too.
and I never respected him after that.
Yeah, like it's just
Yeah.
I'm like a sucker if I did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Ange
then-
told me about that. She was really pissed about it too.
yeah. You go through my
Somebody
phone.
went
That's
through
so
your phone.
corny.
She's like,
Yeah,
that's such a
that's not cool.
violation.
Yeah, it is. Because
Yeah.
then you don't know. I could have been planning a surprise party for you.
Tink, have you ever had a man go through your phone before?
Somebody else.
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's cool.
Now let's talk about the song "Toxic" because you said even though I knew you was toxic, I still fucked you.
Ooh.
All right, so
High risk.
Yeah, it's honest. This album is so honest, and it's just like, I kept it all the way real. So
yeah, so if somebody that you knew, everybody was like, "It ain't." He ain't.
yeah, and that's how we are as women. We always have to kind of test the waters. Like I heard about it, but I got to see if it's real. It's
Right. Why do
one
we
of
do
those
that?
situations.
But sometimes we also think people will be different with us, right?
Damn.
Is that why we do that, Tink? I'm about to,
No,
I'm
I
about to call Tink toxic. Is that what?
Right,
Is that why we do that, Tink?
No, I think that's very true. I agree.
Yeah, you're like, cause I'm me, and like he went through what he went through, and it was who he was.
Yeah, we
dealing
always
with.
think we can change a person, and I believe the right person will change, but
It ain't gonna be because of a woman. It'll be because he,
he
wants to. Right,
Come on,
Mano?
Angela.
Because
Indeed.
Mano's looking for love.
Yeah, I am sorta, maybe, kinda.
You are.
You think that a woman can make you change because you had settled
No,
down?
life experiences make you change. You got to get to a place where you want to change, right? No one person is going to change you. You understand? You have to want to change. You have to be in that place to feel like, man, you know what? I'm done with it. I'm tired of these strip clubs. I'm over it. I want to change. Tired of these prostitutes.
Whoa.
No, he's speaking true. He's speaking.
Took it too far.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't know if the average man is dealing with prostitutes, but
Tired of these escorts?
I don't know if the average man is dealing with escorts. But do you agree with his statement that he just said?
I do. I didn't see it all.
Yeah,
They dealing with escorts.
Yeah.
Quietly.
That's
yeah.
right.
Now, let's talk about this for a second, though, for the women here, taking accountability. Because we call these guys toxic, but sometimes we're the toxic ones. Tink,
Sometimes.
what have you done that's been
Sometimes.
toxic?
You know what? I will say this, like, not that I like to do it, but women play mind games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's toxic in a way. And I don't want to just, make myself sound like a demon or nothing, but, we know
demon.
the trigger words when a man is something about a man that he might find insecure or something. You kind of like trigger and play
Broke.
with him. That's toxic. Yeah, that's toxic. Or, heavy, little, or whatever
Not
the case. Quick, you come quick, whatever. I get on that time, so when I have my days.
Damn.
She said, when I have my days.
And it's a mind game because you know that shit gonna trigger them. So it's like you just playing with them, playing with their mind.
I feel like women are very good with the mind, like saying certain things or poking at certain things.
Yeah.
Because we play innocent.
We
That's
do.
what she
And
said.
then,
Yeah.
I think that's real. I think
You
that's
into that too, though.
this interview is by Tink. Tink. Let's interview
But
by
Jasmine
Tink.
was saying the other day, and this is what hurt a guy's feelings. She likes guys who are medium.
In terms of appearance and like just like
No,
I
you're
don't
talking about
Is
penis
it
size.
medium cute?
Oh yeah,
or medium size.
I like medium cute. I like medium dick size.
I like that though. I feel that
Okay.
because the
Let's talk about it.
medium guys is like if they too fine, you got to worry about. You got to worry
high
about
risk.
women. They high risk.
They high risk, right?
If they got too much, you got to worry.
Tink, my
I feel
rationale is if they are super fine, they were cute in kindergarten.
Okay.
If they were cute in kindergarten, they've always had, there's, peers and the girls in the class, the teacher showed them favoritism.
They're high risk.
They
They're
spoiled.
They're
or-
high risk, so
yeah.
they've always been, hey,
you.
oh, you little Johnny, so cute. Think about dealing with a guy
No,
that
you're
was
right.
5 years
That's
old,
accurate.
that was cute at 5 years old, and then now he's 30. He's been cute his whole life,
Damn.
so he's used to being, the
So you like
favorite.
mid?
I like mid.
mid.
Tink, what do you love?
I like that too. I think medium is nice. You don't have to worry about too many women chasing. And then he's also still good,
Yeah.
still good to look at.
Well, shout out to all the medium mid guys.
To the medium.
The
I love
medium
it.
guys
I
are
love
winning.
No, if you know, you know. There's
but
some
do you
guys
really-
in the
in
hood
terms
that
of-
are medium. You know what I mean? They might not be the finest man, but his swag is right. He might dress well and he might smell good. He medium now. Like he look good.
smell good.
Yeah.
Medium.
So y'all don't like guys that are particularly good looking with big
No.
penises?
Listen,
I do.
let's talk to
I
Tink
do.
about the penis size.
But I feel her.
do you like super big? Do you like medium?
I like super big. I feel like less than medium. Nah.
Not less than. Okay,
I like
medium
super
and up.
big. I'm a tall girl.
No, she said she like super
I'm a-
big.
Or
I'm not
medium.
No, she didn't say that.
little
She
girl.
said not less than medium.
Yeah,
That's
nothing
all.
under medium, but we like them big.
It's like
Right.
a 4-star and up.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying no 3-star.
We want to remember you.
4-star, 5-star.
She said, Tink said, I'm sorry to make you uncomfortable. Tink said,
Sorry, man, no.
We
We want to remember him.
Tink don't like medium penises, and that's fine.
Okay. What about if your guy had an OnlyFans?
So y'all playing games. Y'all playing crazy today.
No, I don't.
I don't want a guy with an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, man. I'm so like stingy, selfish about mine. I don't want nobody looking at you, talking to you.
Okay.
I'm
Mano.
very extra about it.
Mano is so uncomfortable right now.
No, I'm good.
I already told Mano he was medium. Did I say he was mid today?
But I'm not.
Mano started the
Everybody
OnlyFans
knows
for
that.
his morning
So,
wood, and he
just
wants to do different morning
I know.
wood posts.
Dang.
Yeah, Mano wants to start a
You
morning
got
wood
OnlyFans?
No, I don't
OnlyFans.
have an OnlyFans.
He would.
What I said was, I don't have.
I'm
that.
a search.
No, I don't have
No, he
that.
would like to.
No, I would. Oh, I'm gonna fix you.
Okay.
Definitely, and you gonna get it too. Listen, what I'm
Is that
saying.
a threat?
Yeah, it was a threat. It's a threat. what I'm saying was, during the pandemic, I had thought about it.
Okay.
Get that
That was
money.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
all you thought
judging.
about.
I'm not judging.
I thought about it. It
I'm
was,
not judging.
it was gonna be called Morning Wood.
With Mano.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
We like that.
Yep.
That's it.
Mid morning wood.
Mid-
Yep. New Mano.
No man.
New Tink.
Uh-oh.
Now, look, let's talk about the song Fake Love, because you said that he bought you all these nice things, but then took them back. Did that ever
Whack.
really happen to you?
It did.
In my past, not recently. That wasn't a recent situation. But yeah, guys, they like to take the jewelry back, or I've had a guy ask for a piece of clothing back. And
What?
That's very petty.
She said that's very petty.
Piece of clothing
Yeah,
back?
it's not like he can wear it, but
give
he
me back
wanted
my
it back. I swear.
A piece of clothing.
That's just to hurt your feelings.
It is.
I think it's
I think
petty.
he did it
petty.
to make this
It's
scene.
petty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever given a gift and asked for it back after the breakup?
I've never asked for it back. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if I gave it to you in that moment, I wanted you to have it. So we just take it, keep moving.
Is it hard for guys to talk to you when they listen to your music and they're like, damn, I really got to come correct?
Especially with
All
this
the
album.
time. I feel like guys have like this opinion about me, and a lot of guys be afraid to even approach a girl like me because I'm so strong-minded. So they always, they always have their doubts, or they'll come and think I'm like this mean-ass, stubborn woman. And I'm like, no, I'm just, just be speaking truth.
But you kind of are, because I remember when Young Berg...
Angela, I'm mean.
He did say that he was very
Never.
standoffish when he was going to work with you.
I feel like in the music world, I have to be a little more. It's not even right. You have to be guarded. So I might not have been bubbly as soon as he met me because I was worried about business. I'm thinking about, the record I got to write. So that's all that was, y'all. I'm really a laid back, chill individual. I love to turn up, kick it. But when it comes to business, I can be a little, straightforward and focused. That's it.
So how can a guy approach you if they're listening right now? Are you single?
Be yourself. It's really.
Yeah, what's your relationship
Are you single?
status?
I'm figuring things out right now, and
Focus on music.
focused
Yeah.
on the music.
You got to save your
Dang.
soul, girl.
Come on, man. Yeah.
All these tracks. I don't like.
I'm figuring things out.
Stingy
Staying
and-
focused.
Save your soul.
Yeah.
So if somebody did want to approach you, what is the best way?
Be yourself, y'all. I'm so down to earth. I like when people are normal, and you know what I mean. When people do the most, that's when you kind of get afraid. Like, I can't trust, or what I'm saying. You never know what to expect with you. Be yourself. A nice hello. How you feeling? Simple conversations. Yeah, I like the human.
Because how can they even
In
get
people.
to you, though?
And that's the thing. We kind of have to cross paths. I'm
Yeah.
always working, and you get to a certain point, you can't just pop out at every club, every nightclub. So I'm always working. I have to cross paths with you,
Can we see your DMs? No, I'm kidding.
Angela.
I'm kidding, but I'm not. If you're gonna show us.
That caught me off guard. I didn't know that was
That's
like
toxic.
No.
He's
That's
crazy.
Tink,
toxic.
I have a question. Does a guy that you date, or the next guy, I don't know what your situation is now, but does he have to be in this industry? What kind of guy are you open to?
Yeah, I was just talking about this. I'm a little afraid of men in the industry right now.
Why?
I'm a little afraid just because of the opinions. You have to deal with a million people watching you and telling you about your relationship. And just also because I know, like, men with, status, it come with a whole lot of baggage and a whole lot of side women, a whole lot of groupies. And, dealing with that, you have to be prepared for that. And it's a lot.
So would you date a regular guy?
I surely would. I have no
Regular
problem with a regular guy.
But a regular guy can have all that too, though.
Absolutely.
You're right, you're
And they
right.
could
That's why
also
it's
feel
tricky.
intimidated, because they could also be so intimidated by you that they do things because they feel like not on that level.
No, you're right. You're right. And like Mano said, they also can have the same baggage, side women, DMs, and be on the same mess. So
But I'll say this: if you date somebody in the industry, you're going to end up on the Jasmine brand. If you date somebody that works,
yeah, shout out to the Jasmine brand. Heard
but
you.
if you date somebody regular that has side chicks, is likely not going to. There's a
Exactly.
possibility.
Come on, that's
but,
it.
But it's likely not going to end up like in the media. That's all.
Yeah, it's not public.
So it's cool that it doesn't end up in the media.
Not saying it's cool.
But it still happens because it still matters of the heart. You still want to feel the same pain.
This interview is for Tink, so let's direct that to her.
It does make
he's
it
right.
easier when
It's
it's
like,
not on the blogs. It makes it
Yeah.
easier for you to fix things, right?
You can work
but
with
when
it.
it's a
People are not gonna judge
celebrity,
her.
Exactly.
when it's a
Nobody's
celebrity,
judging.
everybody's like, "Oh, this person cheated," and then everyone knows, and then somebody gonna screenshot it, put it up.
Yeah.
But sometimes you could deal with things better if it's not in the public
But
eye.
people in her
Absolutely.
social circle would know.
But we're not gonna
They
we're not gonna
would.
write about it if the guy works at such and such.
Yeah,
but if
nobody
he's a-
would know. And that helps you sleep. Like, man, knowing that 1,000 people in your business, that make the situation so much worse.
It feels like you're very private, too, when it comes to your personal life.
Yes, I've always been private. And I feel like that's how we keep our peace, man. You got to save something for home and, save something, for yourself.
So, in particular, on this album, is there any songs on here that, I know you said some of it was, you were thinking like, do I need to edit this? Is this going to be a problem? What songs do you get most emotional when you have to perform?
Speaking like all my records, thinking about all the songs. You know what? I still get emotional off of Treat Me Like Somebody. That's like probably my biggest song. Ooh. Off the new albums, though, I would say I know I'm going to get emotional performing Fake Love. I wrote that record all by myself, and it was just like one of those songs like, I might have shed a tear or two after I cut it, and, because I was reflecting on some real shit. So Fake Love, I know it's going to choke me up.
Right.
Yeah.
And you kind of opened it up with that one, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like off the top.
I wanted to set the tone on this album right and let them know, like, we're not playing on this album.
And I think those songs always hit the hardest when you get emotional.
Exactly. And that's what I know is going to touch the world. Like, if I'm crying in the car playing it, you got to play your shit in the car. I've had a couple, trips where I just started crying off my music. And that's when I know.
Now, when you're making love to your slow songs.
Ooh, okay, making love.
To slow songs. Do you play your own music ever?
I have before, but I didn't like it.
Why didn't you like it?
You know what? Because I'm so critical. I went into the mindset like a producer or an artist, and I started thinking about, man, that note should have been longer, and I wish I put a verse at the end. I started critiquing my music.
While you were
in the moment, it wasn't it.
Yeah, messing up the concentration.
You feel me? Yeah, it wasn't it.
You stroking it. You like, hold up.
This is in my mind.
So you have listened to your music while you were being intimate before?
I have, but I didn't care for that.
You ever had sex and then went and was like, I got to write this right now? Like, had a feeling come over you?
Yeah, maybe like the next day. Not in the moment.
Okay.
Maybe the next day.
You know how flattered a guy would be? If you was in bed having sex and then right after you was like, man, this was so good. I got to write.
He want credit for it, whoever it is.
Oh, yes. They all want some credit.
And you're going on tour.
I am. Angela, Thanks for Everything tour. Starting in April, the end of March. I'm going on tour. And I want all my, my real day one fans to pop out because this is for y'all. I'm telling everybody, thank you for the support. And I'm going to just go through all my albums, all my records, and it's going to be a big vibe.
April 16th, New York. I already know.
Are we there?
Yes, I want y'all to come. What's up, Mano? I need everybody in the building.
Mano, if you bring a date, we on you because we're going to be paying attention to everything.
So not bring a date?
No, bring a date.
You have to. I think that's a good date.
It's a date.
No, this
is a date.
good night to bring.
Probably will bring a date. I won't have anybody. Can I come by myself?
Why can't you come have anybody? It's a date thing. It's a date thing, right?
She can come by herself.
Can I come by myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be your date,
Nothing
Jasmine.
wrong with
We'll go
that.
together.
You won't. I'll be third wheeling whoever.
So I can't just stroll in by myself?
No, bring a date.
You could, but bring a couple girls.
You know what, Mano? This would be actually a good place for you to not bring a woman because there's going to be so many.
Oh, you're right,
Honestly,
Angela.
for the guys, if you want to meet a woman,
Yeah, there'll be a lot of women there.
pop out to the Tink show.
When is it?
April.
New York, April 16th.
April 16th.
Way up.
Come on, y'all. It's a big vibe.
On everything.
No, it's not a game because I'm telling you, I'm not even being funny. For guys, if you want to meet a woman,
seriously,
she gonna be in her feelings too.
When I tell you, all
right
the ladies are popping out. I believe we just put the pre-sale tickets up, and we have a couple cities that are close to sold out. All the ladies are gonna be there, y'all.
Dope.
Get your tickets. New York, Chicago, wherever you at, get your tickets.
Now, let me get your opinion on something that happened at the Division show. Did you see the girl that got up on the stage and was dancing with Daniel, and she was like grinding her?
She said I did.
So the guy that wrote whatever post, it wasn't really her man, but let's just say she was in a relationship. And she got up on that stage, it was, bending over, grinding. And some people are like, look, she's just living her best life. It's no big deal. But some people were very critical. Like, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't do something like that. What are your thoughts?
I mean, if you're in a relationship, you gotta respect your man or respect your lady, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, y'all, she at a concert. She might be, this might be the biggest artist to her. She's the biggest fan of his. And it wasn't serious, was it?
Right. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was entertainment.
What, Mano?
I can see it from both sides.
Mano's so tight.
If we in a relationship, I just don't think that would be appropriate. Okay. Being that you in a relationship and then what? You got to come back and just...
But it's a good topic. There's two different perspectives. There's Tink, who is like, look, she's carefree, she's having a good night, and then there's Maina, who is, that's my woman. That's his voice.
Yo, my girl, man.
Well, you're not respecting the relationship.
I see it from both angles.
So I like the
If
two
she didn't
perspectives.
leave with him, she didn't go home with him that night. She didn't even probably didn't even know he was gonna do that on stage.
But she might
So
wanted to.
Listen, you don't know what she.
on.
She didn't communicate that. City girls up 200 points. Let's ride with Tink.
Turn
with this
up.
Yeah,
point
it's
of view.
division, you
Yeah,
know?
it's division.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, she could have been like, babe, I got a headache. Can I?
She didn't.
Now, let me ask you this. As an artist, when you're performing and you see everybody with their phones just doing that and not being in the moment, how does it affect you as a performer? Because we were also watching like what happened with Chris Brown, where the girl was like getting the lap dance, but she was like filming while she was on stage. And it's
Right.
like, girl, be in the moment. But
Right.
for you as an artist, when you see people doing that, on one hand, it's like they love me, they're capturing this. But at the other hand, you're like, just enjoy this.
yeah, I think it's a part of the new era we in. Like we got to get past it. We be prepared for people to have a phone on you at all times. I would never get mad at somebody or throw a phone. I would never do that.
You're not gonna toss.
I couldn't see you
I would
doing
never
that.
toss a phone. It's just the new era we in, y'all. Everything is online and digital. People want to have memories. So
Okay.
I'm cool.
And for you, just the path that you've been in, what would you say to up and coming newer artists, right? Because I feel like where you are now, this is who Tink really is. But sometimes people try to like fit into what they feel like audiences want.
Yes.
So what type of advice would you give to artists now who are getting signed and they're trying to figure out their identity and just establish themselves?
Yeah, if I had to give some real advice to an artist, I would say, man, save your money. Outside of all the extra and, save your money, y'all. Like when you get your advance, it is really not to go blow. It is for you to, like establish yourself, pay your bills, but save it. Because it may be a moment where you gonna need a bag, or people may disappoint you or turn on you, switch on you. Save your money so you never have to worry about your funds. Because in this industry, I've noticed like you'll be in a situation. As me, I was signed and I felt like I thought having an advance, that was it. 2 years later, that advance is gone. You know what I mean? Money goes quick when you're really working. So save some of it.
And are you happy right now? How are you feeling?
I am happy. I'm really happy just to have this music out. So that gives me a lot of joy, seeing my fans turn. And personally, I'm in a good space still. Regardless of what's happening, I'm focused and I'm about my bag right now.
All
love
right.
it.
Well, let's get to it. Thanks for everything tour that is happening starting in April.
Thank y'all.
And like ladies, we'll be there. Guys, good place for you to go. Just giving you some friendly advice.
Right.
Yes.
And also make sure you check out that album. And again, we're giving you your flowers too, because you definitely
Thank
deserve
you,
them.
Angela. You have been so supportive of me. I really appreciate, having a boss lady on my side. Thank you.
Anything we could do. We're going to be there too.
We in the building.
April 16th.
Yes, in New York.
In New York.
All right. Way up with Angela Yee Tank. Thank you so much.